Greetings, dear ones. How pleased and honored we are to be in your presence today. We honor you for coming to anchor the energies of the group, and of course, when we say group, we mean not only those who are viewing this transmission at this time, but also those who will be experiencing it on your internet at a later time. We understand that today's transmission will be largely review for many of you. But it is when you are going through what you consider to be challenging energetic times that going back to the basics, going back to what you know, relying on your firm foundation and further strengthening it by your core fundamentals is absolutely called for and recommended. And that is what we wish to do with this transmission today. We will also present some new ideas designed to assist you in your process. We would like to discuss your ability at this point to begin to shift with grace and ease. Now, we understand that earlier in your enlightenment process, shifting was very energetically challenging to you. You were moving through many layers of density, trying to sit in higher vibrating energies, and there was a large divide between the two worlds, so to speak. This made it quite challenging for you. It created a lot of physical symptoms in your bodies. Based on what your early experiences were, many of you have assumed a belief system that all shifting is difficult. In reality, you have purged so much of that lower vibrating, denser energy that you held pre-awakening. You are not required to span or bridge across anywhere near the divide that you used to. To put it simply, with practice, you have become much more adept at doing things. It becomes easier, it becomes more comfortable, it becomes more predictable. So the first thing that you must understand is that shifting with grace and ease is a skill that you are developing. It is your divine right. We would encourage you to let go of the idea that it is difficult in trying, and perhaps start to set your intention that you can do this with grace and ease. You have been around the shifting and purging blocks so many times already, dear ones. You are becoming very adept at not only moving your own energy, but also transmuting other energies. This has become a skill that you all have. So what is it that helps you remember who you are, your own divinity, and your ability to shine through it all? It is your fundamental alignment with Source. So when you are shifting, the best thing that you can do is find that core alignment. From that sacred space of alignment, you will be connected with the part of you that is connected to the whole, that will be very reassuring, that understands that it is a process and that you are doing quite brilliantly. Simply put, you remember what you know from being in alignment, so we urge you during such times to practice the things that allow you to stay in that alignment. For some of you, that may be walking in nature. It may be spending time in activities that bring you joy. It may be spending time with things that keep you very present, like babies, young animals, yoga, and meditation. These are all activities that help you stay in that higher alignment. Creation of anything moves you into that alignment as well, so writing, painting, making music, all would be considered a good first step. We recommend, if you are finding energies difficult to assimilate or move through, that you practice good, loving self-care. We encourage you to allow yourselves to be the experts on you. Honor yourself, much as you would if you were pregnant and expecting a child. If you crave a food, give it to yourself. Your body is asking for it for a reason. It will help you shift. Give yourself rest if you need it. Know that whatever it is that your body is asking for is what is divinely perfect for you. A daily meditation practice is very helpful to shift with the energies, especially when the energies are moving in a very accelerated way. If you are meditating on a daily basis, you are allowing yourself to shift along with the energies as they move. Of course, any meditation is very beneficial, But if you meditate once a month and the energies have shifted rapidly throughout that month, you are moving into a greater divide that makes it more difficult for you. A short daily meditation practice will help you tremendously to keep moving with the energies with the greatest ease possible. Setting your intentions that you are in charge of your body and deciding from this moment forward you will shift with grace and ease, joy and appreciation can make all the difference in the world, dear ones. You are in charge. You are command central to your body. You get to decide how you do things. Do not start blaming yourself or thinking that you should be further along in the process, or you shouldn't be feeling these things, that you shouldn't be angry or getting impatient or feeling anything less than a certain level of attainment. That is being unnecessarily cruel to yourself, dear ones. Encourage yourself with your self-talk as much as you would encourage another. If you're having a bad day, soothe yourself. Understand that you are always divine. You are loved and supported. Call on your helpers. Ask for assistance. Give yourself the love and nurturing that you need and know that you are never a failure. If there are energies that are wanting to leave you, wave goodbye to them on their way by. Do not panic. Do not wonder if it will ever end. It will. You are doing a magnificent job, and you are now holding energies that would have been unsustainable in the human body just a short year ago. That is how far you have come, so celebrate that fact. This is something that your soul has been craving for a very, very long time. Educate yourselves. If you know what is going on energetically, you can decide ahead of time how you are going to move through it. It astounds us how many energetically sensitive people are completely out of the loop with what is going on energetically on their planet when there is such a wealth of information available to you due to your internet and the free flow of information. Knowledge is power. If you understand that there is a great shift going on during a certain period of time and you start to feel off, you can very easily respond with, "Oh yes, I've heard about that. I heard there was a big astrological alignment." Or, "I heard about that big solar flare. That must be what I'm feeling." You will stay in acceptance rather than resistance. All of a sudden, you will be experiencing yourself as an energetically sensitive human being. You will begin to notice that you feel certain shifts in your body in certain ways. It will become familiar, not scary. So many are going through these shifts without any kind of informational support, which leads them straight to the place that they feel that they must be crazy, when all they are is energetically sensitive. There are some people who feel that the more or less they feel energy, the more enlightened they must be. Dear ones, there is no one-size-fits-all pattern of enlightenment. You are all delightfully unique. Some of you will feel energy quite profoundly. Others will only notice minor differences. One is not better than the other, but ease and grace is available to all of you should you choose it. Drinking water is absolutely vital to shifting with your planet. Hydrate yourselves, dear ones. It is such a simple thing to do to make things more comfortable for yourselves. Immersing yourselves in water, particularly salt water, is incredibly helpful for such times. Examine your belief systems about growth. Do you believe that you must suffer intensely before you will be gifted with enlightenment? Do you think that there is something noble in your suffering? Because we will tell you that the old martyr-based belief systems are no longer energetically supported. It's a very old energy. Are you still holding on to the no pain, no gain mindset? Do you believe that you must be battered and worn before you are worthy of reward? Are you still holding an old belief that you were born a sinner and that you will never ever be worthy? Dear ones, let that go. You see, you get to choose your own enlightenment process. And while many awakenings have included dark nights of the soul to get your attention, it is not a required element throughout your entire enlightenment process. Once you are moving willingly with the process, you get to choose to have it be a delightful ride filled with adventure and excitement, joy and laughter, connecting with other like-minded souls, and a sense of exhilaration and wonder. You get to do it that way. It is your resistance that is causing the discomfort. It is your negative self-talk that causes discomfort. It is your old belief systems that cause discomfort. You are all stepping into your mastery. You get to choose how to do this. These are exciting and incredible times. If only you could see yourselves through our eyes, you would be amazed at what you have accomplished in such a short amount of time and what you will continue to create through your combined focus and commitment. You are the exalted beings of the universe. You are helping us by being the ground crew to anchor in these energies. You are helping us reach more people by anchoring these energies. You are the guides on earth. You are doing it. You are blazing the trails and you are doing it beautifully, so celebrate this. Instead of saying, oh no, look at this huge, horrible month of eclipses and alignments, why not say, wow, look at how far we've come. We are to the point where we can navigate through this and have this much action happening to support what it is we are creating. Because you are never alone in what you are doing. You are always supported, always. Adopt a new model of growth with ease. You know you have been being trained for this for a very long time. Your changing weather patterns have been all about teaching people how to live in the now moment, when there is no longer the predictability of what any particular season or day might look like. It taught you to become very present, moving through the vast changes done through staying very present, from each now moment to each now moment. That is how big change happens. Stay in the now. Know that if there is something you need to address, the universe will make you aware of it. You will become aware of it, you will do what you need to do, and then carry on. Do not create discomfort for yourselves when you see that you've got a month coming up with big alignments and eclipses. Don't think, well, great, I'll be flattened all month, because that is what you will create for yourselves. Further, don't keep looking for trouble, dear ones. So many of you are in this perpetual release healing cycle where you are always scanning your bodies for lower vibrating energy to release. Let the process help you. There is no need to look for issues every day in your body. If there is something that you need to address, it will make itself known to you when the timing is perfect. As long as you don't tamp it down, it will leave you. And then you can celebrate that you are now ready to be that much lighter. Does that not sound like a more glorious approach to all of this? You are anchoring the light. You are beings of light. The density is leaving you so you can experience yourselves as being just that. Have love for yourselves. Have appreciation for yourselves. Be kind and gentle with your fellow human beings as they struggle with this process depending on where they may be on their own paths. If someone lashes out at you, forgive them and know that it has very little to do with you and everything to do with their own personal discomfort. As you anchor in being kind and loving, accepting, balanced, focused creators, you will be moving the process forward for the entire planet and for yourselves like never before. You will always grow and learn and evolve. That is the beauty of being a human being on the planet. But you are moving into calmer, more glorious, more comfortable, more amazingly fun-filled, joy-filled, love-filled days. Because that is what you are creating. That is how powerful you are. So we thank you for your consistent and courageous efforts. Take it easy on yourselves, dear ones. You're doing it. You've got this. and you are all loved beyond measure as you continue to create this brand new earth. This is what we wish to share with you today. So while you are in the open meditative state of this channel, we ask you to check in with your bodies in this now moment. Feel your true beingness. Feel the guides and helpers, the ascended masters, your ancestors, all coming close in celebration of you, wrapping you up with love and encouragement. They are so proud of all that you have done. They are so amazed that you are one of the ones that are on the planet. Imagine that you have a heavy backpack on your back. That backpack is filled with all your negative self-talk, all your doubts and fears, all the ways that you worry, all your self-limiting belief systems. Just ask them to take it off of you. Feel that burden leaving you. Feel the shift in your energy. Feel the deep knowingness that you are exactly where you are meant to be, exactly at the perfect place of your journey. Feel the excitement of how much easier it can be now that you've opened yourself up to that potential, and now that you are so much lighter from not carrying that old stuff. If you find yourselves having a difficult time on your path, if you are having a hard day, send yourself to yourself to give yourself exactly what you need in that now moment. If you are feeling lonely, go wrap yourself up in the biggest hug you could ever imagine for yourself. Pick up your little sad, lonely self and place him or her on your lap and stroke her hair and rock her and sing her a lullaby and let her know how loved and special she is. If you have a past life self that is making their presence known, do the same for him, letting him know that this old story is no longer valid. Simply use whatever gender applies. If you have old memories of times when you were hurt, when people let you down, or perhaps things have made you afraid, go be your own hero in each one of those circumstances. Go love yourself enough to give yourself exactly what it is that you need and what you didn't get from others. If you have something in your body that needs healing, go send your higher self to that human self to heal you, because no one knows what you need for healing more than yourself. And accept it. Accept all of it. Need more money? Ask your higher self to go get some from the universe and bring it to you. How is that for a simple concept? Because it is your higher self that knows that you live in an abundant universe. Feel how excited your higher self is that you finally gave her that job. It is time to be your own hero. It is time to start living as if you are already there, as if you are whole, as if you are healed, as if you were that powerful, as if you are that enlightened, because that is celebrating your truth as the divine being you truly are. You are only in a process of remembering your way back into that knowingness. That is what you are doing. Remembering your way back to your truth. And we can only cheer you on and encourage you and celebrate as you do this. It is that simple, dear ones. If you have a bad day, remember to be your own hero. Know that you have everything that you need. You are living proof right now in this now moment that you do. And with that, we will leave you for today. You are so very loved, so honored, so celebrated. This whole ascension event could not happen without each and every one of you. You are that important, you are that divine, and you are that powerful, and you are loved beyond measure. It has been our great pleasure.